Yeah.
What I started doing was I just started.
Well, they was having fights still. They was having fights. The fights never stopped when COVID came.
No, they stopped.
They had fights like 2 days after that shit.
They
was like, no, fuck that.
They stopped for like a month, and then right after that, they started back up.
They had a card the day of when the world shut down. They was in Brazil. That's when Kevin Lee was fighting Charles. Actually,
I remember. Man.
That was a crazy fight.
And then this motherfucker's fighting for a goddamn title.
I need to rewatch that fight, actually.
Speaking of Charles, man, what is it? UFC 280. UFC 280 this weekend, man. How y'all feel about this card, dog?
But I was watching Justin and Charles today, and then the lead up and shit. Justin was like, Charles he don't got no killer instinct, blah blah blah. He ain't no killer. He don't go for the finish and all that shit. Got his ass rocked.
Killed his ass.
That's crazy.
Then talking about after that in the interview, he talking about that's Charles the hardest puncher he ever faced. Like, get your ass on.
What I found crazy about that shit was literally Charles beat him at his own game. Like he's like, you say I can't strike with you and I ain't no dog. Like I'm finna show you now, motherfucker.
But you think Charles be acting like he hurt to get people on the ground and he be getting fucked up?
No, I really think he be getting fucked up. But it's like he's smart. He's smart. It's like, okay, bro, I'm fucking hurt. I'm not gonna keep standing here trying to strike with your ass. Like, come on, bring your ass down here.
That's what Islam was saying. He said everybody that dropped him scared to follow up because it's ground game. So Islam said I'm following up. So
I mean, come on, bro. It's like in a fight, if you know you got the advantage on the ground, like why the fuck am I going to keep trying to stand with you? I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta set it up though. You can't just be like Damian Maia. He saw his last 2 fights. You know, the homie's getting fucked up. Greatest grappler of all time, but yeah.
It's like in a street fight. Like, man, look, if you beat, it's a street fight, bro. Anything goes. Like if you wailing on my fucking head, like I'm finna grab your ass. Fuck this. You're not gonna keep embarrassing me like that. Fuck that shit, man.
Charles is a better striker than Islam, so it really is gonna come down to the grappling. I hope he knock his fucking head out of the fucking world.
At home too. Islam's at home too.
You might get no fuck. Fuck him and fuck. No, he from Russia, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the
Abu Dhabi.
It's gonna be the fan base is really gonna be more for Islam than for Charles. You know that.
Well, this the get back for Conor for me. So Islam get knocked the fuck out. It's get back for Conor.
Get back for Conor. Nigga, come on, bro. Conor is too busy smoking gas. And then that shit Tim sent when he's talking to Michael Bisping, bro, he just sounded like he went through like 2/5 of fucking
Proper 12.
That boy's fucked up.
Proper 12 on me.
Name out of my mouth.
Bro, I don't know what
fucking name out of your
bro,
mouth.
I still think the funniest thing, bro, is when he was smoking that blunt, he was eating that strawberry shortcake. It was like 3 a.m, bro. That was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. From him at least. Like, why did he record that, bro? Didn't he record himself eating the strawberry shortcake ice cream?
No, what was funny to me was I think when Max was fighting, I don't know who he was fighting, but he was watching that shit and just walking back and forth. Like he was getting ready to.
That was Conor.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He was walking back and forth like he was just like sit your ass down.
Oh God, he's acting like a Max Win. I'm fighting you and shit. I'm God.
Oh man.
Shit, I don't know the blunt with Conor. Shit.
I know.
It'd be fun as fuck.
You
would too.
No, I have to check and see what's in that blunt first.
Come on, man.
You know it's coke in that motherfucker. Ain't no question in that. So
I'm saying bring your own.
Yeah.
Even if you bring your own weed, what y'all gonna be like? Yeah, man. So what happened with Khabib?
I'm bringing my own weed, smoking my own weed.
I ain't trying to do that. You ask him some shit like that, he liable to jump over and start beating your ass.
I'm here, bro. I hate when people be meeting people bringing up their downfalls and shit.
I can see you doing some shit like that.
Fuck no, I wouldn't do that.
Let's go ahead and jump up and let's go ahead. And
you met Curtis Blades,
man. Yeah, but I ain't start talking about his downfall. Man, I didn't walk up to Curtis Blades like, man, how I feel to get knocked out by Francis Ngannou. I'm not gonna say no shit like that.
Let me knock you fuck out, motherfucker.
Knock you fuck out, man. Shit, MMA fighters, especially in the UFC, they get tested all the time.
Oh yeah,
by fans and shit.
It's the highest level of competition, man. But shit, let's go ahead and break down this motherfucking card, man. So I'm kind of glad they pushed this fight to the prelims because you can
Man, you
debate
better not
between.
say who I think you about to say, man.
Oh yeah. It's on the prelims. It's on the prelims. So
I'm already
first,
know, man.
we got, Bilal Muhammad and Sean Brady. Hold on. What happened? What happened? Because that's pretty much what the fuck is about to happen during this fight. But who y'all got winning this fight, man?
Man, I hope Bilal get his ass whooped. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't seen Sean Brady fight in a while though. I ain't gonna lie. They both are decision kings.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Bilal ain't knocked the motherfucker out ever.
Decision key. Yeah, this the fight you can go to the gas station on.
No, this the fight I want to see because y'all remember every time we talk, I say fuck Bilal. Right?
He always
Fuck
win
Bilal.
every time you say that shit.
Let's see if he win this. You know.
Yeah, but Sean,
this nigga like number 5 too. He getting this.
The thing with Sean Brady is like, yeah, he's a decision king. He's a grapple fucker, is what I call him. But if you notice his last fight, he got tired like towards the end of the second round.
But fuck both of these motherfuckers, but especially fuck Bilal. You know, I'm not trying to like, you know, I can't, bro. I don't hate Bilal. I don't know him, but like as a fighter, get your ass on, man.
I mean, that's how I feel about a lot of fighters. That's how I feel about John.
Like, bro, come on, bro. No, John finishes motherfuckers and he comes to fight. Bilal,
I just as a person,
you
that's what I'm saying.
you fight Bilal, let me think how I can compare it. Fighting Bilal is like if you fighting like a 3-year-old kid, you laying on him and he trying to get you off. That's what a Bilal fight is. Just laying on a motherfucker.
Get the fuck
Fuck
off
Bilal,
me.
man. Nigga, fuck Bilal.
But shit,
I actually don't think he knocked nobody out in the UFC.
Not
or
on
Brady.
Not on the feet.
And you watch his fight against Wonder Boy, and he getting up celebrating and shit like he made a statement and went and get a title shot. Like, get your ass on. And
Final
he beat
decision in that
Luque.
fight though. Who you think wins that fight?
Bro, this nigga's nickname is Remember the Name.
The name, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
because nobody want to
What
remember
name,
his fucking ass. That's because nobody want to remember his fucking ass. Ryan, you know who I'm talking about, nigga. Let me not say it on here. But you know who I'm talking about.
Bro, if you said the fuck you want to say on the podcast, just taking shots, motherfucker.
No, I'm saying, Ryan, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you said he looked like, he had fought Leon.
Leon was beating his ass up until that eyelid. That wasn't even an eye poke. It was an eyelid pull. That's what that was.
He poked the fuck out of Bilal.
Ripped the shit out of his fucking.
Bilal's in there. That's one thing I give Bilal credit for that. He was crying because he couldn't keep fighting. He wanted to keep fighting shit, but the doctor wouldn't let him. But fuck Bilal. Other than that, fuck him.
I mean, bro, people had a lot of shit to say about Tyron Woodley, but he kept winning. So I mean, a win is a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it's by a mile.
Who y'all think wins this fight though?
That time Woodley, Damian Maia. Bilal, I mean, bro, I want Brady to win, bro. That's what I'm gonna pick, man.
I personally want Brady to win because I don't like Bilal either. I don't care for either one of these fighters simply because they have one style. Like they're not trying to stand up and strike with you. They're trying to take you to the ground and fucking lay on your ass for 15, 25 minutes. But yeah, I got I don't know, man.
And Brady is like an up and coming prospect and shit, right? What's his like probably number 5 or number 11 or something?
Number 10, something like that. But yeah, give me Sean Brady. Who you got, Breland?
Nigga Bilal in the top 5, bro.
Who you got, Ryan?
Blair, you. I mean, wow.
He used to be like, man, you got 10 days, Breland, man.
No, he's like, all right, guys, let me smell your fingertips. I know you got the weed.
He used to do that for real?
Oh God, yes.
Who used to do that?
Mr. Ewing.
That nigga wasn't playing. We smoking weed in my motherfucking school, bro. It used to be some niggas who smoke weed in the bathroom.
They still do that.
Put the window down, bro.
In sophomore year, they used to always burn down the fucking bathroom. Throwing their cigarettes and roaches in the fucking trash can.
That was my
Then
senior year.
they used to go into class reeking like a motherfucker.
You know, like 2 pounds of that shit. I'm not even high.
Oh God.
Eyes be red as fuck.
I hate when people ask me that shit. Blow my high. If you gotta ask me if I'm high, more than likely I'm high.
Yeah. That's like with 420. It's like when you ask a regular fucking stoner, hey, what you do for 420? Shit, just kicked it. We already know what the fuck you did. That's like when you ask them, yeah, when you ask other people that shit, bro, what you do? Oh, bro, I got so motherfucking high. I'm like, all right, we know you don't smoke like that. All right, so we jumping off into the main card. We got Caitlin Chukagian and I can't pronounce her name.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Fiaro.
So another prospect coming up.
Yep.
Very nice.
19-1, 9-1. Yep. Fiaro
nice
9-1. Caitlin Chukagian's 18-4.
Caitlin Chukagian. She always on the main card, like the first or second fight. She on like a 4-fight win streak, bro. She go on win streaks and then lose the title fight every time, or lose the
title eliminator fight.
Yeah,
because she fought. I mean, she only had one title fight, and it was against Valentino. Y'all know how that went.
I'm sorry.
Are you good?
Caitlin Chukagian, like I don't even know, because she be getting them. I think she on a 3 or 4-fight win streak.
I think 3. I want to say 3.
So she like the gatekeeper. If you beat her, you get the title shot and shit.
Or you get thrust into a title eliminator fight.
They putting her against a killer. The other girl is killer.
Yeah, she's 9-1. I think this is her 3rd, 4th fight in the UFC. The thing, I like Caitlin Chukagian, good person. I think think she's a decent fighter. She's not a finisher. She's a point fighter. She don't have knockout power. I mean, she can grapple a little bit, but I mean, she just, she got good fight IQ, but she's not one of those fighters that you got to worry about that knockout power. She's just long. She's long and she's real good at managing range.
Caitlin, the blonde fighter, Chukagian, fighting out of
no, that's really her nickname, bro. The blonde.
That's her nickname, the blonde fighter.
The blonde fighter.
Righty hottie. So that kind of bullshit. All right.
Molly Holly.
So who y'all got in this? Fight? How y'all think this fight goes?
The other girl about to finish.
Fiaro.
Knockout.
Fiaro.
Inside 2 rounds.
Yeah, second round knockout for Fiaro. I can't pronounce her name. Ryan, how you think this fight goes? Who you got?
I got old girl.
Fiaro or Chukagian?
Chukagian.
Yeah, you always going with the underdogs. I know I should know what the fuck you was gonna
say. Chukagian.
All right, now we get into the more important fights. You something else, boy. Now we get into the more important fights. We got
Wait, go back to the prelims. Who else?
Oh God, he said we gonna get to the main card. I said what?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I do not have a whole lot of life left on this motherfucking laptop. So we're gonna.
Time is coming down. I can hurry up and.
I got him.
I can't believe I can't think of who else in that motherfucker.
It's no. I mean, for us,
I just looked too.
Yeah. We got Volkan Oezdemir and Nikita Krylov.
Oh yeah, that's a good fight.
Give me Nikita Krylov in that fight.
That's a good fight.
Because with Volkan, I don't know, bro.
His last fight, he shut Craig down and shit.
Yeah.
Craig's supposed to come in there and tap his ass out. He said,
knocked him the fuck out.
I fought for the belt. I fought for the belt before, motherfucker.
So it's 50 other motherfuckers.
And then Nikita Krylov, he spoiled Gustafson's light heavyweight return. Why the fuck is he still fighting?
He knocked the fuck out of Gustafson. He knocked the fuck out of Gustafson.
I get 2 fights, we get that pay.
You nigga Gustafson, man. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like if you go back to the main card, it's like guys that they don't have the biggest name. I mean, to us, they do, but not to everybody else. I don't.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, like casual fans, they only go know at least 10 names. That's about it.
They pretty much gonna know
Nah, probably less than that.
the feature prelim, and then all the names that's on the main
I'm talking
card.
about you bring up Chuck and GSP and Anderson Silva and
Oh,
John.
Yeah. Well, we talking about on this card though. They're not gonna know very many names on it.
No.
I be watching hella videos. Girls be with their boyfriends, husbands, and shit. They be asking all kind of questions like, "So does everyone get a belt?" No, motherfucker.
That's how I be with. That's how I be with Emma and Aaliyah. You'd be surprised all the fucking questions she be asking. Why doesn't she fight this person? Like, they just.
I'm already teaching Shiloh how to do a single leg takedown.
Mm-hmm. She gonna be on high school tapping motherfuckers out. He gonna be getting a call home. Yeah, your daughter slammed a student through the day.
I mean, I'm gonna be on the way home. On the way home, I'll be like, "So what happened?" I'm like, "Please tell me you fucked her up." I mean, that is gonna be fucked. No, it ain't gonna be fucked up. Shit.
Let's get back to this goddamn card, man. So second fight on the main card. We got I'm actually looking forward to this fight.
Yeah.
We got Beneil Dariush and Mateusz Gamrot. They're both more these are two I guess you could say grapplers. Dariush has a little bit more of a better stand.
Dariush knocking motherfuckers out.
Yeah, his last couple fights. But
fucking play with me, bitch.
His last fight against Tony was boring as fuck.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing with Tony. He had no plans of going in there standing with him.
I mean, he had him in a deep heel hook too. Mm-hmm. Tony dumb as fuck. He could have got his whole knee ripped apart in his career short.
Trying to be tough.
I'm here.
Trying to be tough for no reason.
Tony do them direct to home movies now, man. He need to.
Hey, y'all still believe when he fought Charles, he transferred some of his soul over to Charles? Because Charles been doing the same shit as Tony. Like shit, Charles, he get hit, he get rocked, he gets stronger.
Shit,
Charles beat the hell out of Tony, bro. Because that was
trying to tell you, man. Charles probably sniffed coke 3 days for the fight. They had a drug test, he clean, bro. That nigga is in there. He housed other shit. That's how, because he get punched and then fuck out. But then now it's like he get dropped and like, oh no, I haven't been there before. Put your ass in the guillotine and some shit real quick.
His striking is nice.
So we're gonna get Charles, we're gonna get to his ass in a minute. But yeah, Dariush and Gamrot. Like how y'all see
Dariush, I'm got him. He was actually supposed to fight Islam.
I don't know.
A while ago. You remember that?
Yeah, it was supposed to. When didn't
something happened and he fought,
I don't think the fight got
signed.
Yeah, I don't think the fight got signed.
No, it is some
COVID
shit.
You're right. Yeah, I think Dariush got
Bobby
COVID
Green.
He got sick or something. I'm gonna take the upset here. Gamrot, he's the new up and comer, and if you watch his last few fights, he's very fucking aggressive and relentless with his takedowns. And once he grab a hold of you, like good luck fucking trying to get away from his grasp.
He the favorite.
Yeah. Dariush of course has the bigger name, but like I said, Gamrot, he's a monster, dude. I've watched his last few fights, and like when he's relentless with his ground pressure. So once when he grab you, his only intent is to get you to the fucking ground and keep you there the entire goddamn round.
I'm going to lay on you.
I mean, I know this kind of get on topic. We heard him come right back. Y'all remember y'all was in y'all was in Oklahoma when Chimaev had fought Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
Right from the beginning, he shot. That takedown was quick as fuck. Mm-hmm. But one thing about Kevin Holland, bro, they was scrambling like crazy, bro. I mean,
he got fucking tired.
Damn. Kevin Holland was scrambling like a mother. He scrambled his ass off. Just got caught.
Bro, he got out that shit like twice, but that third time's over with. I'm like, man, fuck.
Yeah, he scrambled himself right into a fucking darts choke. Shit.
He would have murdered Nate, man. I'm sorry.
All right, Ryan, who you got in this fight?
You never know.
Gamrot.
I'm gonna go Dariush, man, because like he's fighting with a different sense. Like he understands it's probably my last run, so I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going. He hungry, so I'm going him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you said you got a Dariush BRELAND?
Yeah, I got him. He gonna sleep on. He gonna sleep, dude.
Yeah, I got Gambrat by third decision by grapple fucking. You know what I'm
I
saying?
forgot who Darius fought. He knocked dude out. This was during COVID, the Apex. He knocked him out.
I don't. I
It
know
was
you're
a
talking about
spinning.
the
It was a
spinning back
spinning back,
fist.
but it was
I
the
think
forearm, spinning back forearm.
I think that was like a grappler versus grappler kind of fight, if I'm not mistaken.
He fucked
I
him
could,
up.
Something like that. I don't remember who it was either, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He missed weight.
Damn.
I remember that though.
that'd be the best kind of fights, low key, when they put two grapplers against each other.
Yeah, because they never
They-
grappled. They one of them. They too fucking hesitant.
Like
So-
Kobe and Usman and shit.
hmm Next up, we get into the more
Usman did not try to
important
take Kobe
fights.
down.
Nah, I don't think that was. I don't know, man. I think that first fight. I think they was just so fucking. There was so much emotion going into that fight.
They
I
were
don't
so
think
bad at each other.
I don't think they really cared about taking each other. I think they wanted to knock each other the fuck out. That's what I think. But yeah, we get off into the more important fights. What a lot of people are considering, not us, but what a lot of people are considering the people's main event, and we really got to break this shit down. We got Piotr Yan and Sugar Sean O'Malley.
O'Malley!
All right, now look. Before we make a decision, or before y'all, I wanna break this shit down. Now I've watched both of their last couple fights. What I can say about O'Malley, he's very good at managing distance. Like he throws a lot of them poke kicks, them quick snappy ass jabs. He's real good at doing that shit.
That's a jab with the kick.
Yeah, but
sometimes it was fake that motherfucker and snap that motherfucker. That
Oh
kick.
me, it'd be hella fast.
real quick. At the same time, though, when I watch Jan's fight with Sandhagen, I kind of feel like we're gonna see a lot of that because that's what I was worried about whenever Corey and Jan fought. I didn't think Jan was gonna be able to deal with how long Corey was. But I mean, I don't know, completely different fighter. I gotta give huge props to O'Malley for taking this huge step up in competition. So we'll see. Jan's also a slow starter. I have noticed that. He take a lot of damage in the first round, then he goes back and make adjustments.
And
He
I was
better,
like, why I
be
picked him up?
careful.
Oh, okay.
He better be careful. I think
O'Malley.
O'Malley going.
Right.
I think
This
O'Malley
the
going.
fight. Yeah.
I want to see if O'Malley can take a hit though.
Yeah,
No.
that's my question going into this fight. Is like we ain't never really see him get hit. Like we ain't never see him get hit clean.
And that Pedro fight, that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What
we
was that
seen him
one-
get hit clean by Marlon. Fucked him, elbowed the shit out of him on the
He
ground.
didn't fight Sean.
Marlon Vera did fight Sean.
Oh well, yeah. I mean that's different though. Sean, that whole foot drop situation, that shit was.
He got elbow and he finished it. Come on.
I feel like if I'm being honest, bro, I feel like if he has any chance in this fight, I'm not gonna say any chance because he has a chance, but I feel like his best options is like he got to get him out of there within the first 2 rounds, or like at least the first round. If he don't, it's gonna be them next 2 rounds because it's a 3-round fight. If you don't get him out of there, it's gonna be a long night for him.
I could see
he doesn't.
O'Malley getting him out of there, to be honest. I could also see him turning on to a wrestler.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I think I think it's at least been one time we seen O'Malley in the 3rd round. Early on.
He had
Early
fought,
on.
what's his name? No, never mind. Yeah. Coutinho, what's his dude name? That dude with the
Coutinho.
color hair.
Yeah, well, he
Yeah,
fought
yeah,
him, Kashakian or Tashakian or some shit like that. Because he fought on one of them real. I think he fought on the same card as fuck. Back in like 2000 when he first came into the UFC. I know what you're talking about. When he broke his foot.
No, that was.
Oh yeah. I remember that one. I think that was on
that was
DC
the
card.
fight that was gonna put him on to where he at now. He had to start over again.
Yeah.
I'm talking about probably like 3 or 4 fights before that.
You talking about Thomas Almeida when he fought Thomas Almeida, knocked him out 3rd round.
Yeah, I remember that shit going to the 3rd round because like I'm like okay, but like outside of those 2 fights I'm talking about, he's really never been tested. So it's gonna be interesting because like Jan like to throw shots and he's a counter striker, but it's like this might be a situation where like if Jan like lands enough because he's a tremendous power thrower.
Yeah.
So if he lands enough strikes, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because we never, you know what I'm saying? We never
Did
seen him
you-
in a situation like that.
And did you watch that last fight with Corey Sandhagen? Like, did
Yeah,
you go
watched
back and
that,
rewatch
yeah.
it?
Crap.
He was fucking Corey. He was tagging the fuck out of Corey in the body.
O'Malley a way different fighter though. I know
Yeah.
O'Malley gonna press him and shit.
O'Malley's tricky. Like he's a very like I said, he throw a lot of them like quick snappy jabs and them teep kicks, them poking ass jab. Like he
What if
throws
he
a
come
lot
out
of that shit.
wrestling?
O'Malley?
What if O'Malley shoot? Yeah, what if O'Malley shoot?
I can
I'm
see
like,
it. I can see it, but
He trying to tire him out.
Jan is relentless on the fucking ground. When he
Yeah,
had
was-
like no,
Not against Aljo.
I don't think he Aljo just grabbed a hold of his back and held him for the whole fucking round.
Oh,
So, like I said, Jan is a slow starter. Like I said, he'll take damage in the first round and make adjustments. And we all know O'Malley, like he pushes the pace of the fight. Outside of the last fight, I don't know how the fuck he's gonna come out this fight. Different. He understands the danger that Jan imposes. So it'll be real interesting to see how he comes out in this fight. And I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Who controls the center of the octagon and all that stuff.
So O'Malley taking a step up, and Jan basically taking this fight because he's like, all right, this motherfucker got a little name. I'm about to knock him the fuck out, so people can start fucking with me, basically.
Yep.
I mean,
'Cause O'Malley not even the top 10.
if that's an exciting fight and Jan wins, he'll probably fuck around and get a title shot. I'm not even over exaggerating. Like,
You have to beat him
depends
bad.
how the fight go for either fighter.
Yep. So who y'all think? I mean, how y'all think this fight goes? Like who y'all think gets their hand raised?
Decision, Peter Yan.
That's what you got, Brian.
Yep.
What you got, Breland?
Man, it's a hard fight. It's tricky. I'm either going, like Ron said, Peter Yan in a decision, or Yan might sleep him in the first round, or O'Malley might sleep him in the first round. O'Malley won't win by decision, but he might sleep him in the first or second. I'm gonna go with O'Malley, KO or TKO, but I won't be surprised Yan knocked him out.
Yeah.
But we don't know if he got a chance or not.
I'm gonna take Jan in this one. I think Jan might get him out of there third round. I think second round he's gonna piece him up a little bit, toy with him. Third round he's just gonna get him out of there because in that Moutinho fight we saw we saw O'Malley exert a lot of effort, throwing out them big ass strikes and big movements. And so he was looking up at the clock a lot. So
yeah, because that nigga was eating on his shit. He was like, what the fuck?
So, and Jan, like I said, Jan ain't no easy out.
Like when Anthony Johnson fought DC.
You always gonna talk about that. But yeah, Jan ain't no easy out, man. So it's I don't know, but I'm going Jan by third round KO. That's just I don't expect everybody to have my decision, but that's just what I'm going with.
It'll be a good fight, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's the only thing I give a fuck about. I want to go 3 rounds.
You say that now until we get to these next couple fights. But next up, we got the co-main event for the bantamweight title: Aljamain Sterling and TJ Dillashaw.
Aljamain nigga Sterling versus TJ Steroid Dillashaw.
Oh man,
EPO man.
I think I'm looking forward to
man.
this fight just as much as I'm looking. I don't know, man, because these like the third fight, the co-main event and the main event is just like, bro, it makes the card. It's been a minute since I've been this excited for a fucking UFC pay-per-view.
Nigga TJ aged like 10 years in the last 2 years.
It's like 37 years old?
He didn't fight. He was suspended for like 2 years?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then before that, he was getting hurt. So,
and if you think about it,
off for real in 5 years.
And if you think about it, he never lost at bantamweight. He got the belt taken from him. He tried to go down to flyweight, and that shit didn't work out.
No, he lost at bantamweight.
But I'm talking about he didn't lose the bantamweight title.
He had Henry.
Yeah, like
no,
he
the Dominic.
Yeah, he lost to Dominic, but I'm saying
he didn't lose to Dominic. No. I'm thinking Mike Mouse, right?
I'm talking about like this when he got suspended, he never like lost the bantamweight belt. He didn't lose the bantamweight belt whenever he went on his suspension. He got the belt taken away. Yeah, he got the belt taken away.
Like John.
Yeah. So I mean, a couple things.
Fuck
If
John, man.
all y'all watching
John
this,
never lost in the octagon, bro. Say what you want, he never lost.
for all y'all
He
watching
did.
this that's not super familiar with Aljamain Sterling or TJ Dillashaw, TJ's the more well-rounded fighter. He can wrestle. He's the much better striker. Aljamain Sterling, he's on the feet. He's more of a point fighter. He poses no knockout threat, but once he grab you,
Oh yeah, I think he a better grappler than TJ.
he's a way better grappler than TJ. In my eyes, I think so.
Styles make fight, you know. I've been watching TJ since like shit 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was at Buffalo Wild Wings the day he won the belt.
Yeah, that was the same card.
Yes, he fought Henry Burrell.
Yep.
Beat the shit out. Nobody expected that too. He was like,
he was a huge underdog in that fight.
Hell huge, bro. Because that's when Henry Burrell was like, motherfuckers like this the best fighter of all time and
Nobody
shit.
was fucking with him.
He was fucking people up. I mean, TJ, even the Joe and all them was like, they was all. He made him look like a kid. He was fighting a kid. That's crazy.
But shit, who y'all got in this fight, man? How y'all think this fight goes?
I want my bet back. I want my bet back.
I don't know. Like, I mean,
TJ might sleep.
I mean, we all had Sterling getting scraped in the rematch. His last fight, and then he came out there with a game plan, a serious game.
And that's why I think it took him a whole fucking year to get back to that fight, because he was like, bro, I know I'm not gonna beat him fighting like I fought him last time.
But like TJ, I just feel like he's a step faster than Sterling. Like I just
on the feet for sure.
So I mean, it's gonna go to the ground, but TJ has great ground defense too. So I'm gonna go with TJ, man, but just by decision. I feel like because like it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I feel like. I hope it's not a snooze fest because this fight can go like really two ways. Either Sterling's game plan gonna take over and he just start dominating, or it's gonna be back and forth for 5 rounds. Either way, it's going 5 rounds. I feel like. But now that's just a fluke knockout or some shit.
I'm going TJ by probably 3rd round KO because I think he's gonna wear on Sterling. I think he's gonna push the pace of the fight. And I think Sterling knows he can't just take him down because TJ has, like you said, great ground defense. So, and I don't think Sterling's gonna have the cardio to keep up with TJ on the feet. So I'm taking TJ by 3rd round KO. But shit, who you got, Freeman?
I got TJ. How the fuck they be doing school and shit and this shit? Like school gotta pay. Shit, I got TJ. No, I ain't got TJ. I got Sterling decision. I could see TJ knocking him out though. Wouldn't be surprised. Because Sterling has been knocked stiff before. I forgot who knocked him out.
Marlon knocked his ass to sleep.
But damn, look what Marlon at now.
Henry fucked him up.
Shit, he in PFL. He's going there trying to get that money.
All right, moving on to the main event because we're coming down to the home stretch.
Shit.
So moving on to the main event because we're coming down to the home stretch. I'm sorry, I'm rushing everybody, but so we got Charles Oliveira.
You better combine this shit.
Islam Makhachev. Who y'all got in this one, man? I'm interested. This is our Tony and Khabib since we never got that fight. This is for me, this is the most anticipated fight of the year.
I'm back.
Tony Khabib would have been the 2nd biggest lightweight fight of all time. This is now the 2nd biggest lightweight fight of all time. With the first one being Conor and Khabib.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I got Charles.
It's not gonna do the numbers Conor and Khabib did, but in terms of like hype, because Islam the next Khabib, right? Khabib said Islam the best fighter he ever saw.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So,
but Khabib never went against somebody that was equally as cold as him on the ground.
Yeah.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
That was his only advantage in every fight he ever had in the UFC, bro, and MMA. So, with that being said, it's like this, like I don't know, because they both freak athletes. So, it's gonna be about who makes the first mistake or too many mistakes. I feel like. but I'm going with the Brazilian.
You going with Charles? Charlie Olives. That's what they call him.
Charles, I think Charles wants to sleep him.
Troy Manziel.
Either by KO or submission, he gonna sleep him.
Yeah, I got
and we gonna see Khabib on the corner and shit. He gonna be like, when they fighters lose, the corners be like,
fuck. Yeah.
But
Jeff, like we were saying, we got the last up, we got the Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev fight for the lightweight championship. So, I mean, how y'all see this shit playing out, man?
Let's see. Grappling, maybe Islam got the advantage there for sure. Jiu-jitsu, Charles has the advantage. Striking, Charles has the advantage. Power, Charles has the advantage. Looks like no, Islam ain't never knocked nobody out flat cold like Charles.
Well, he has. I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, he has knocked somebody out cold.
He knocked somebody out. I think
Charles
like one
came
person.
in as straight up like Damian Maya 2.0. Like he developed into a nice striker. So Islam is just pure. He's honestly raw fucking talent that knows how to wrestle. It's kind of like
I wouldn't say that. See, the thing about Islam is the thing that everybody's calling him like, oh, baby Khabib and Khabib 2.0. It's like, and if we be honest, let's be honest. I mean, he has great grappling, great wrestling, but I don't think he's as skilled as Khabib, like everybody fucking thinks he is. And that's why he got this title shot, because of Khabib. I mean, he beat Bobby Green and he beat Dan Hooker, who had just won after being on, I think, a 2 or 3 fight losing streak. So they
need a new star, new contender.
Yeah, I mean, they're gifting him this. I feel like they're gifting him this title fight because of Khabib, who he trains with, and because of DC, who kept campaigning for it. But I don't know, man. I'm not overlooking Islam, because I know if he can grab Charles and take him to the ground, I'm not gonna say I know, but that's the biggest question. Is like all his opponents, he's grabbed him, he's taken him to the ground, he's completely dominated.
They're not Charles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think with Charles, I think he knows that there's a threat of just trying to go right to the ground with him.
Like, try to think of a time motherfucker took Damian Maya down.
Like willingly, I can't think of very many.
Was it Woodley?
Fuck
no. Woodley, man, Tyrone wasn't going to the ground. If every time
somebody countered his ass, but it wasn't enough. That's not a takedown. So.
Woodley knocked him down, and then when Damian Maya was on his back, like, come on, Ty was like, no, get your ass up.
He's like, no. Woodley's like, no.
Fuck no. Like, no, bro, get your ass up. I'm not even hugging you, bro. Get your ass up.
Man, his jiu-jitsu is crazy, Charles is. So
yeah.
But you heard countless times, DC, Javier Mendez, they coach, Khabib, Luke Rockhold, like they talking like this motherfucker is God. So, we gonna see. That's all I'm gonna say is we gonna see.
For me, I think we all know, and I think even Islam knows, his only chance at beating Charles in this fight is on the ground. Like he's not gonna stand with him. His most notable opponents are Dan Hooker and Bobby Green. And like I said, I'm not just saying that Islam's gonna be a walk in the park. I mean, this is a very anticipated fight. Probably the second, if it goes through, this is the second most anticipated lightweight title fight of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Charles walking out with the belt.
Man, it's gonna be a crazy fight.
And they in Abu Dhabi. Oh man,
I wonder if DC commentating.
He is. It's his friend. Not to mention they in Abu Dhabi.
Joe ain't gonna be there. He gonna be at his studio doing that fight companion, watching you on the podcast and shit.
Charles with a big left hook.
And a left kick to the body. And here comes that pressure. The way
he's really working on his opponents with these strikes. Like, it doesn't look like much, but he's really doing a lot of damage.
He's really trying to cover that left eye, man.
I mean, so how y'all feel about a fighter taking somebody down And a ref, do y'all feel like if they ain't doing nothing, the ref should stand it, or do you think that fighter need to get up on their own?
Talking about Curtis Blade.
Y'all still
talking
like
about Bilal.
y'all, so hold on. Going back to the fight. Who y'all got in this fight and how y'all see it playing out?
Islam, Charles KO in the first or second round or submission.
Sounds about right.
I don't see Islam beating him. I'm sorry. He ain't fucking fought nobody.
I got
Yes.
give me I got Charles
Yep.
probably second round KO. That's how I think this goes. That's how
Charles went in there and killed, whooped everybody in the top 5 ass.
What's crazy? What's crazy about Charles is
Charles.
What's crazy about Charles is he really ain't faced like no. I mean, I guess you could say Tony and Kevin Lee, but I mean, look where the fuck they at. But he really ain't faced like
Damn.
he really ain't faced no like competition until he got the fucking belt. He beat Dustin, choked out Dustin, and he beat Justin. He beat Dustin and beat Justin Gaethje at his own game.
That's the thing with Charles, but he fought everybody, bro. Even before this run, he on like a 13 fight winning streak.
Yeah.
He can fight everybody there is to fight in the UFC in that division. So once upon a time, a man named Anthony Pettis choked him out with a guillotine.
Anthony Pettis and Max Holloway got him too. Max Holloway got him too.
That was Charles at 145 and shit. Them killing his body to get there and shit. But I'm sorry, I got Charles, man. But who knows? Islam might come out and whoop his fucking ass too.
I mean,
he's not to stop the submission attempt. That's all he got to do.
We're gonna see how strong, because I think Islam is a strong motherfucker, bro. So I think he gonna get the
yeah.
So,
as I said, once he grabbed
we're
it,
just gonna see how cold Charles is once he get that takedown. I feel like it's gonna turn into a guillotine or a real naked choke or some Darce choke or some shit like that. So I hope we go 3-4 rounds.
Hey, wouldn't it be something if Charles choke him out while they in Abu Dhabi and everybody knows the crowd is gonna favor Islam?
Gonna be so damn funny, man.
DC ain't even he gonna get up and walk away. DC is gonna get up and walk away.
It's gonna be some excuse, some sort. I hope everybody this week make weight. Everybody gonna go into this fight fucked up. Everybody gonna fight injured somehow. That's just part of the game. But everybody make weight. Everybody do what they need to do to get there. It's fight week.
Like you said, bro, this is
Stop
gonna be
eating
the
Fruit Loops and
longest
shit. Stop eating Cinnamon Toast
fight
Crunch
week ever.
Make fucking weight.
This is gonna be a long ass. This fight's so fucking anticipated. It is gonna be one long ass fight week, man. Very.
That's all I keep hearing. Charles Oliveira Makachev. Oh my god. But shit. What if he beat Islam and then Khabib like, I coming back, get revenge for my brother.
I'd love to see that. But
get revenge for my brother.
I don't think Khabib's coming back though. I think he's if he wanted to, no. I feel like if he wanted to, he'd have came back by now.
I don't get why he retired. I mean, I guess he said he promised his mom he was retiring or something, but like I feel like he had hella left to go, but he didn't want to get caught.
He'd be at least 35 or 34 and 0 right now.
I mean, that's how I feel about Henry. If we be honest, Henry walked away before he, faced some fucking killers.
I'm hip. He won the second belt. He won the second belt and retired.
He won the second belt. What? No, he won the second belt. Then COVID hit. He came back, fought a fucking old ass. I'm not gonna say old because he went on a run after that shit. Yeah, he fought Dominic Cruz after like a 3-4 year layoff and then retired. Like, bro, you ain't fight nobody. But then you sit up here saying how you want to get paid and you expecting a title fight right when you come back. Like, you're not a pay-per-view draw like that, bro. It's just not.
He, of course, why don't he deserve a title shot when he come back?
I mean, bro, what
Triple C, man. Triple C.
Nobody's like outside of like real MMA fans. I mean, of course, I'm gonna pay to, I'm gonna watch him fight regardless. But shut your ass up, man.
Boy, don't nobody buy pay-per-views no more.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody buy pay-per-views.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Nobody buy pay-per-views no more, for real.
But
We
anyway,
all streaming leaks all over social media.
I mean,
Stream.
me as an MMA fan, I mean, I'm always gonna come watch Henry fight. But like for the casual fans, like the people that don't really watch MMA, nobody's like jumping through hoops to go watch Henry fight. That's why I don't think he's gonna get attacked. I mean, it's like with TJ. TJ still had the
But he coming
bantamweight.
back.
He's entered the
No, he
USADA
should
test,
come back. He
but
should come back.
he
Cause
needs
he
to.
escaped
Yes.
He escaped O'Malley, he escaped Yan, he escaped Sterling. I think he escaped all of them.
Right, straight.
Bantamweight.
There.
Yeah, but at flyweight, at flyweight.
No, man, he gonna come back with that beer good at first fight, like John Jones did against Osen Cruz. Yeah, so I don't know, but be nice to see Henry come back and get fucked up.
It was.
I mean,
Too long.
that was UFC 196. John came back, or in 197, one of the two. DC was commentating that fight, and then after that fight, John remember John
flipped him
was
off.
walking out of the cage, flicking him off, and then DC was like, "You show up like that? You show up to our fight like you did that? I'm gonna whoop that ass." John, he did not. He showed up to that fight a different motherfucker. Oh,
No, that press conference is legendary. You know what I'm about to do to you, John? I forgot. I'm about to whoop your punk ass.
that shit was hella funny when DC called him a nigga up there. Nigga John was like, really? The N-word?
He's a
I'm like, come on, bro.
bitch.
Nigga
He's
John
a
trying to act like.
bitch. He's a bitch ass nigga.
Bro, one thing about DC is he wasn't lying about John, bro. He's talking about when they did that. They used to start doing that again, bro, in UFC, bro. When they used to do that, like boxing, how they have the interviewer and then they talking to each other and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what I'm talking about? It'd be like two chairs and
Yeah,
then they talking to
the
each
press
other.
conference, yeah.
Yeah. So no, not even like it's like they in a dark room type shit. They be talking to each other.
I know what you're talking about.
Not no press conference, but they just be sitting in front of each other talking and shit. Yeah, I remember DC was like, DC's like, you're a terrible fucking human being. You're a scum of the earth. You're John, you're just you, John. You know, you're just you.
I'm willing to die.
He said, I've never met a bigger piece of shit in my fucking life, John.
Like I'm prepared to die in order to beat you. John was like,
fair to me. Fucking bitch. John Jones.
No, he was like, I'm prepared to die in order to beat you, John. And John was like, I hope you're ready to do
that. No, John, for sure. I feel so bad for the person that tries to break into John Jones' house.
They happen already.
Them dogs, them super military trained ass dogs, and he got all them fucking guns in there. So if John was crazy, bro, he would have been got caught up on some dumb shit like that, bro. He just like to have a good time and get fucked up.
That shit has happened. Somebody tried to break into his house. It's a video of it online. Somebody tried to break into his house, and John came outside in his fucking drawers and a tank top with a shotgun in his hand, was chasing him. He shoot him because you can't shoot him in the back. But yeah, he came running out the house in his drawers and socks and a tank top with his hey,
die, motherfucker.
Nigga said you can't shoot him in his back.
Oh man, I try, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't like laughing at people's downfalls, but that video of him when he was at the hotel.
Bro, come on, bro. John fuck up way more than Conor, bro.
He does.
Like 10 times more.
Yeah.
Like 10 times more, bro.
He did hit the
There's
pregnant
been at
woman.
least 4 times of Conor McGregor punching an old man at a pub.
No, it's just that once.
I only saw one.
Nah, nigga. No.
That's better than beating up a girl. On me.
I think Conor's probably done that shit.
Conor never,
it's the severity of the situation, nigga.
John popped like 3 times.
You don't think Conor never choked his baby mama out one time?
She probably just never reported it.
Why we getting all this goddamn money and why we living like this? I'll fucking kill your ass, bitch. You don't think Conor never did that one time?
You fucked up.
He probably, who knows?
Right, bro.
He probably did.
The shit he said to Michael Bisping, bro, you can tell he probably was fucked up. And then woke up and read the alarm.
Your mouth, yeah.
But when he posted that his wife giving him head on his Instagram story on that boat, bro,
Nigga, come on, nigga. That's like some real GTA fantasies, nigga.
Fuck nah, bro. That's his wife, bro. His family follow him on Instagram and shit. He should put that shit somewhere else.
I mean, like in his defense, it was
What's that nigga
explicit,
star?
but not that explicit, you know. I mean, anyway, Connor's done more fuck shit than John Jones, like that you just brought up, punching
Fuck
old
no.
people at pubs.
That's his girl though. That's his wife.
DUIs.
Connor never got DUI. That's John.
No, Connor got a DUI too, or D-Dub, one of the two.
When?
I want to say last year before, something like that.
Hell
Nah,
no.
it wasn't that. He
Hell
got
no.
caught. He got caught speed. He got pulled over speeding because he had
They
just bought
never-
a brand new Bentley or something like that.
In the last 2 years, you heard something about Connor at least 8 times.
And most
I mean,
of
you
it
got to
is-
think, bro. He the biggest UFC star of all time. So you all, regardless, good or bad, you always heard about
Most popular. Okay, he's the most popular guy.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all.
the biggest.
Most accomplished. And he was
Hey.
champ. He's lost more fights in the last 5 years than he's won.
Hey, I'm gonna have to shut this shit
I
off.
mean,
y'all, 'cause I'm
that
getting
Dustin,
fucking
that
tired.
third Dustin fight was, come on, run it back. You know, it's kind of like Uriah Hall, Chris Weidman. All right, come on.
They just might, depending on who wins between Chandler and Poirier. I think that's gonna
Or
decide
It
who
Chris
fights
Weidman.
Connor.
needs to be
Weidman
Nate
still
to
the
take
second one.
off his ass.
Nah, Nate's done, bro. I don't want to see Nate fight.
All right.
Tony
That
was
last-
fucking his. Tony was
Nah,
fucking his
Tony-
legs up, bro. That
Hey,
whole Nate going to the cage, just chilling and shit.
Mhm.
He was playing that shit off because his leg was fucked up, and Tony was just watching him. I'm like, what is you doing, dude?
Tony's gas, bro. Like on them years of coke and X pills and Molly and all the other shit what them niggas be doing. Come on, man. Tony wake up at
Tony looked
5
good that fight.
playing techno. I'm ready.
Hey,
Man,
fellas.
your ass gotta get up at 4, bro. You about to get 4
Yeah.
hours of sleep, bro.
I'll be all right. It was worth it to get this fucking episode in.
Fuck Alabama.
All right,
Bro,
fellas.
hold on, Tim. Who beat Alabama? Who just beat them?
Tennessee.
Why they celebrating like they just fucking won the World Cup or something?
Because that
They
was
haven't
their
beaten
that was their
Alabama
national
since
championship.
1998.
That
Or
was their
90.
national championship. Shit, they deserve that. I was happy to see that because I'm fucked.
That wasn't even for a title or nothing. Championship,
No.
nothing.
They always do that shit.
Them
Anytime
niggas was
that's,
walking down the streets. They had the pole and shit, bro. I saw that. Somebody sent a
That's-
picture. They had the.
that's college
pole.
football for you, bro. That happens in
Bro.
that anytime they anytime unranked, I'm not gonna say unranked, anytime a team that's ranked lower than the team they playing, anytime they beat that team, that always happens. That always happens.
Yeah, that was a top 10 battle, bro. And they
Yeah.
straight up beat Alabama's ass. It was no bullshit calls. They straight up played football and lost.
Yep.
That's what that game was.
So any
Yep.
team that beat Alabama, they cheering like they fucking won.
It's
the
not
World
any
Cup.
team. It's not any team that beats Alabama. It's like if you got a team that's ranked number 2, you got a team that's ranked number 1, and you got a team that's ranked, let's say number 15 or whatever. If they beat that number, it don't even have to be Bama. If they beat that number 1 team, that shit's gonna
Right.
happen. That shit's gonna happen. It did it when Texas Tech beat Texas back in like what was it 2008 or some shit like that.
No,
It was
that shit was 3 weeks ago.
no. I'm talking about. Remember when Michael Crabtree had that crazy ass catch on the sideline?
Yeah, that was 08.
That's another similar situation. That shit always happens in college football. It don't necessarily have to be Bama. That happened in
Them
college
niggas
basketball
attacked
too.
the field and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas ran to the field and shit.
It's about
They can do that in college, right?
Yeah, in
Bro,
college,
they-
yeah.
They showed a stat, and I thought that shit was fake, bro. They said time of possession with the lead, it was like 243 some thousand hours to like Tennessee's 500 hours or some shit like that. They're like, I'm like, bro, that stat is like at least 25 years old with time of possession with the lead, bro. So that was the first time Tennessee, pretty much since Peyton was playing,
Yeah.
because Peyton's last year they was bad. They wasn't bad. They just wasn't good enough to win a national championship. Then next year they win it all. So that was like the last time. Tennessee's for real, bro. They just beat Bama. They
Yeah.
for real. That's why they doing that. They are for a real football team. So it's interesting now. Now we got to talk about Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama because they only dropped to 6. And I'd be damned if, I mean, I ain't gonna say that, but I'd be surprised if another team beats Alabama in that faction. They playing mad the rest of the year. Happens at this point, happens every year now.
What number is Michigan State?
We unranked, bro. We lost, I think, 3 or 4 straight games, so we're not ranked. I'll be glad when Peyton Thorne graduates and enters for the draft, which I don't know if he's gonna get drafted, but he's holding us back. I'm sick and tired of this dude, man.
Yeah, show this left-handed quarterback I'm watching right now on the fucking screen because they
This
got
nigga on the Celtics shirt, man.
No, I don't.
He's a Celtics fan, man.
You ain't got a Celtics shirt on?
A Steelers shirt, brother. TJ Watt.
Even worse.
Yeah, they won today, man. Second
You
win
can
of the
say what
season.
you want. We just beat Brady, so.
Ain't that
Man.
good, man. Brady look like a motherfucker going to the divorce now. That post game, that conference speech he had. Well, you know, I mean, shit, we're just trying to play good football.
We're trying to play good football. You think he played Madden?
No, fuck no. No, bro.
You probably watch his kids play it.
Brady's approach to football is like Kobe's approach to basketball. Like, bro, I only care about this fucking sport. I don't care about shit else.
A lot of basketball players play 2K.
Yeah, I mean,
Kobe's defense, his wife wasn't a fucking, well, Tom's defense. Kobe's wife wasn't a fucking supermodel. She was just a video vixen that looked up and got a basketball player.
Wait, so how y'all feel about players and shit and like sports games and shit? They be saying that overall, y'all think they be getting mad?
yeah, they be getting mad. It's a new day and age, bro. They're fucking their image and what you call it, image and likeness.
They're like, man, I'm supposed to be an 87. I'm an 87. Them niggas got me fucked up, nigga.
It's niggas that's an 87 getting $100 million contracts.
And not to mention that shit. That shit ain't. If you were like a real professional athlete, bro, you know that shit ain't accurate anyway. I mean, we played Madden and 2K. That shit do not be real. You got people that
ratings kind of match up though sometimes.
Not really, bro. You be having people like on Madden.
Like
you have
Harriet
people
should be
that
a
make
97.
crazy. You have people that make crazy ass catches that they don't even do that shit in the game.
When you brought up the Ravens, y'all still got the same problem on offense, and then you got a new problem on defense. The same problem on offense is your offensive line. Then on defense, your secondary is all rookies.
Yep.
So you going through the fire right now, bro, with that. And like the best thing, Barry Switzer said it like this is like the most famous quote I took from a head coach and whatever, like with raw talent. The best thing about freshmen is they become sophomores. Best thing about rookies is they get a second year. So, yeah, it's just
growing pains.
Really, y'all first half team, bro. Y'all like USC, like y'all saw they lost, but they just lost. Utah just lost their player, and it was hard as fuck. They had a picture of him in a Utah uniform on the side of their helmet. That shit was hard. But like, if USC not getting turnovers, you can score on them at will. It's kind of like how y'all defense is right now.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm gonna hit you fellas up tomorrow, man. I gotta make sure I gotta edit this shit and upload it to YouTube.
And fuck Islam and fuck Bilal. That's really gonna be the highlight for me Saturday, is seeing Bilal get fucked up, or hopefully seeing him.
Well, Bilal win. Then what?
Yeah, fuck it.
Right, man. Fuck it, man. Fuck it.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna hit y'all up tomorrow, man.